You're watching Machindo's hometown station, HTV1.
Hello everybody, Brett Boyd from the Market House. Don't miss our new expanded summer hours from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. And don't miss two fantastic deals on ground chuck at just $3.99 a pound or Dutch Farms butter at just $2.99. Just two great deals and two more reasons to come see us at the Market House. Open 8 to 8, 7 days a week. We'll see you there.
Tired of having everyone know you're coming before you arrive because of your exhaust? If so, then it's time to call the experts at RS Custom Exhaust in Hillsdale. RS Custom Exhaust has all the tools and parts to make your vehicle quiet again. And for you sports car enthusiasts, if you're looking for the roar to be the king of the roads, RS Custom Exhaust can help you too. With free estimates and first-class service, RS Custom Exhaust has your vehicle covered. So stop and see them today, located at 1461 Vera Drive in Hillsdale.
From Machindo's news leader, this is HTV1 News at noon.
Well, breaking news right off the top, police across all three states are looking for these two children and their father, and they believe that the kids are in danger. Indiana has issued a silver alert, and the Michigan State Police are investigating the disappearance of Ace and Cruz Schaefer, who were last seen in Bryan on Friday, May 29th. Now, Ace Schaefer is a 7-year-old white male, 3 foot 10 inches, 40 pounds, brown hair and brown eyes. Last seen wearing a blue and red Under Armour t-shirt with blue jeans and Batman sandals. Cruz Schaefer is a 5-year-old white male, 3 foot 10 inches tall, 40 pounds, brown hair and brown eyes. Last seen wearing a blue shirt with a dinosaur eating an Xbox controller, blue jeans and Spider-Man sandals. Well, their father, James Schaefer, is a 30-year-old white male, 5 foot 5 inches, 140 pounds, with brown hair and brown eyes. The three were last seen in a black Chevy Suburban model year between 2003 and 2005 with possible Indiana license plate D as in David 349, R as in Robert, X as in X-ray. Again, the two children are believed to be with their father and they are believed to be in danger. Now, if you have any information, you're asked to call the Michigan State Police at 734-242-3500 or dial 911. Also breaking just within the last hour, Michigan will be reopening more businesses within the next 2 weeks, including hair and nail salons. Governor Gretchen Whitmer has signed 2 executive orders this morning. The first will move the Upper Peninsula and Traverse City areas up to Phase 5 of the My Safe Start plan on June 10th. That will allow salons, movie theaters, and gyms to reopen under the safety protocols to prevent the spread of the coronavirus. The second order will be reopening personal services such as barber shops, salons, nail parlors, and spas statewide on June 15th. The rest of the state will remain in Phase 4, but Whitmer says she expects to be changing that in the coming weeks. Chief Medical Executive Director Joni Caldoun says that while there are regional differences, Michigan is on what she calls an encouraging trajectory, and the case and death rates continue to decline. Depending on the date when the rest of the state moves to Phase 5, some high schools may still be able to hold a traditional graduation ceremony, as the Phase 5 allows up to 500 people in outdoor performances and sporting venues. Now, that would also allow gatherings of up to 50 people indoors and 250 people outdoors, all with social distancing. And speaking of those decreasing rates, here are the latest numbers. Branch County reports 3 new cases, up to a total of 127 and 2 deaths. Hillsdale County holds steady at 171 and 24 deaths. Lenawee County has explained that the difference between their local count and the state's tally of cases there yesterday is due to an electronic data transfer error when they were sending the information to the state. They say that Michigan Department of Health and Human Services is working to resolve that issue, and the state's count for Lenawee County has been corrected. Well, that means both counts now match up. 155 confirmed cases in Lenawee County with 118 recovering and 5 deaths. Now, they also report 34 probable cases, 33 of those recovering, and no deaths in that category. Now, Steuben County shows 88 cases and 2 deaths. Williams County reports 40 confirmed cases, 16 probables, and 1 death. And over in Fulton County, still remains at 44 confirmed cases, 1 probable case, and still no deaths. The Bryan Community Health Center will begin offering drive-through coronavirus testing by appointment. The Bryan Times says that will start Monday morning, and there are no out-of-pocket costs. Your insurance will be billed, or if you have no insurance, the cost will be covered with federal funding. For more information or to schedule a test, you can call the Bryan Community Health Center at 567-239-4562. The Blissfield River Raisin Festival is the latest event to be canceled due to the pandemic. The organizing committee announced on Facebook that they have no way to ensure health and safety of thousands of visitors who typically attend this event. And there's still too much uncertainty about how open Michigan will be to fairs and festivals by that time. They share their sympathies with the vendors, entertainers, and the carnival company, as well as the community as a whole. And they thank the sponsors for their support. They've already scheduled next year's festival for July 8th through the 10th of 2021. Also canceled is the 2020 Indiana State Fair. The Herald Republican says the pandemic caused vendors and partners to fall off, so the full event won't take place this year. However, there still will be a modified 4-H livestock show with additional activities to be held in August. It's not the first time the Indiana State Fair has had to be called off or changed to fit circumstances. The event was called off during both the Civil War and World War II, as the fairgrounds were used to support the war efforts. The Steuben County Board of Commissioners has hoped to reopen county offices this upcoming Monday, but instead they'll have to be talking about whether or not to do so and how. At the moment, county offices are open by appointment only. The Herald Republican says the board will be meeting to go over the information and recommendations from the county health department's Alyssa Van E. Now, the meeting will take place at 8:30 Monday morning, and you're welcome to join in by calling 668-4601. Indiana Governor Eric Holcomb announced yesterday that the Hoosier State's public health emergency will be extended until July 4th. That does not mean that the state is reversing course, but it does indicate that the threat from the novel coronavirus continues. Another executive order issued by the governor yesterday allows older youth to remain in foster care beyond the age of 18 until the public health emergency ends, continuing opportunities for education, workforce training, and health benefits. That order also extends the time period for renewing professional licenses, certifications, or permits until June 30th. It also reduces the amount of food sales that a restaurant must report to maintain its alcohol permit. And over in Ohio Governor Mike DeWine has announced that many entertainment businesses will be able to reopen on June 10th. The Fulton County Expositor says those businesses will require to follow the same guidelines as retail and service businesses, as well as guidance from the state. Now, those businesses include aquariums, art galleries, country clubs, skating rinks, indoor family entertainment centers, indoor sports facilities, movie theaters, museums, outdoor playgrounds, public recreation centers, social clubs, and zoos. Day camps and recreational camps are free to open immediately as well, and the Ohio Department of Natural Resources is opening all state park lodges as of today. DeWine says Ohioans are able to limit the spread of the coronavirus while safely opening the economy, and it's up to each of us to keep everyone safe. Well, still ahead at noon, a local rally for unity in the light of racism and police brutality is getting underway right now in Coldwater. And a Wauseon man was arrested after a brief chase with his kids in the car, and police say he was under the influence. Well, those stories and more right after this.
There's a reason that professionals shop at Jonesville Lumber. They expect quality, service, and knowledge. And that's exactly what they receive. For nearly 100 years, Jonesville Lumber has been family-owned. We take pride in serving our area with great products at competitive prices. We have dedicated project estimators in-house that will help figure the materials needed to complete your next task at hand. Whether you're building your dream home, adding a pole barn, building a deck, updating your kitchen, or painting your front door, let Jonesville Lumber help you with your next project.
Authentic Mexican food is just a short drive away at El Cerrito in Coldwater and Hillsdale. The variety-packed menu has something for everyone, with classic Mexican dishes, El Cerrito specialties, and tasty treats for dessert. Don't forget the best margaritas in town with margarita specials Friday and Saturday. And carry-out ordering is great for work lunches or picking up dinner for the family. Make your next meal a fiesta for your taste buds at El Cerrito on Chicago Street in downtown Coldwater and Carlton Road in Hillsdale.
Well, you are looking live at the Four Corners in downtown Coldwater, where a demonstration is getting underway this hour protesting police brutality and racism. The event was organized by area youth in response to the killing of George Floyd in Minneapolis police custody, mirroring peaceful protests that have been taking place across the nation to call for reform to law enforcement and social change. WTBB says that the organizers have somewhat changed the tone of their event after meeting the city officials over the past few days. They are now billing it as a unity rally. The police still call for 9 minutes of kneeling in silence in protest of Floyd's killing, but it will now also feature speeches from representatives of the Branch County Coalition Against Domestic and Sexual Violence and the homeless aid organization Family Promise. Music is also planned. Now, the length of the event has been shortened to end at 3 p.m. this afternoon. Now, social distancing and face masks are encouraged. Well, 2 people are recovering after an SUV hit the horse-drawn buggy earlier this week in Branch County. The Daily Reporter says it happened just before 6:30 Tuesday evening near the corner of Southern Road and Ray Quincy Road in California Township. The Chevy Tahoe hit the buggy, ejecting a 19-year-old woman and causing injury to the 20-year-old man who was driving. The woman complained of head and abdominal pain while the man suffered hip and leg pain. The buggy sustained major damage, but as did the front of the SUV. The Michigan State Police continue to investigate. A Wauseon man is behind bars at CCNO after leading authorities on a short chase along the turnpike. Bryan Times says 54-year-old Ryan Novsger was arrested at the Indian Meadow Service Plaza north of West Unity just after 9 p.m. Monday night. The Ohio State Patrol got a call about a reckless driver, and then once they caught up with him, he was swerving all over the road just up to 80 miles an hour, driving off the roadway several times. While Novsger pulled into a park at the Service Plaza, he hit the curb. OSHP Sergeant Ivan Nunez said that when the suspect was approached, Novsger was, quote, spewing with all sorts of weird stuff from the influential people that he knew, and all at the point we didn't really care. Now, Novsger had 2 children with his car, and while the police found cocaine during the arrest. Now, he's been charged with operating while intoxicated, cocaine possession, and 2 counts of child endangerment at marked lanes violations, as well as a failure to comply. Now, no one was quite sure why the Secret Service paid a visit to Stryker dog breeder last week. The Bryan Times says that the Williams County Sheriff's Office responded to a request to assist the Secret Service on the standby while they conducted an interview on the morning of Thursday, the 28th. Interim Sheriff Gary Moore said that the agency interviews a lot of people and it's Sheriff's Office protocol to stand by, but he doesn't know anything else about the situation. The Times attempted to call the Secret Service field office in Toledo, but were transferred to the Chicago office due to the reduced staffing during the pandemic. The officer at the Chicago duty desk said that they had no knowledge of the incident. Now, a Hillsdale County woman has been scheduled for yet another trial, this time in a larceny case. The Daily News says 36-year-old Tracy May Richards of Waldron was originally charged with first-degree home invasion and conspiracy to commit a crime alongside Bobby Watson of Jonesville, and that trial is scheduled for August. Now, Richards has been charged with larceny between $1,000 and $20,000. Now, that trial will take place on October 1st. In the meantime, County Prosecutor Neil Brady has brought witness tampering charges against Watson for communicating with both Richards and another woman who was in the vehicle when he was arrested, attempting to influence their testimony to support his claims. The Hillsdale County Sheriff's Office uncovered the plot by intercepting messages to Richards and recording Watson's phone calls to the third woman. Now he's facing a separate court case for those charges. The Hamilton woman who was admitted to committing federal health care fraud and identified identity theft has been convicted. The Herald Republican says Judge Holly Brady signed the order and is scheduled to sentencing Tuesday for 57-year-old Susie Gowell. Gowell previously pleaded guilty in mid-May. Now, she had been an office manager at the Fort Wayne Medical Equipment Sales Company, where she submitted over 200 fraudulent reimbursement claims to Indiana Medicaid, stealing the identities of Medicaid recipients who never received those supplies, some who didn't even have need for them, and some who didn't have a physical order for them, a physician order for them. Now, federal officials say that Gowell scammed the state's Medicaid system out of $646,000. She is currently free on supervision and must remain in northern Indiana unless she gets approval to travel from the Northern District Court. Now, she was ordered in May to undergo psychiatric evaluation and follow through with any recommended treatment. Gowell could be sentenced to time in prison and possibly pay over $600,000 in restitution. A Tekonsha man is now on probation for felonious assault. WTBB says 48-year-old Brian Welch pleaded no contest to that charge in a deal that dropped a charge of assault with intent less than murder. Now, the incident, which happened almost a year ago, involved confronted a physical fight between Welch and another man in Girard Township. The victim who had to be taken to Coldwater Regional Hospital for facial injuries. Now, on Monday, Welch was given a sentence of 6 months in jail, but that was suspended in favor of 18 months of probation. The death of a Coldwater Township horse and the mistreatment of two others was sent a Branch County woman to jail. The Daily Reporter says 38-year-old Amber Fitzpatrick was sentenced on Monday. Back in August, one horse on her property had died, and two others were found to be emancipated and starving, with no food available and coming in 350 pounds under normal weight. Fitzpatrick apologized for the state that their animals were in, saying that she didn't realize what was happening to them because of her own mental state. The two surviving horses are now at a rescue ranch in Ann Arbor. Fitzpatrick was sentenced to 33 days in jail, but only 4 of those will be served as soon as it's safe for her to serve them at the Branch County Jail. And another 29 days were suspended in favor of 2 years of probation, but Judge Brent Weigel told her that she will likely serve those days at the end of her probation period. Fitzpatrick is not allowed to own or care for any animals during that time, and she'll complete 100 hours of community service in lieu of additional jail time, and she will be subject to random searches. Now, she will also be required to continue her appropriate mental health treatment. Well, after the break, some more roads will be closed next week. We'll tell you where. And a local service club has determined it's time to shut down. You're watching HTV1 News at noon.
The Saucy Dogs is the name and barbecue is the game. Come on down for a good time and some great food. At Saucy Dogs, try our barbecue nachos or our tasty ribs. We'll have you howling for more. Saucy Dogs, downtown Jonesville.
Does your vehicle sound like a tractor putting down the road? Then you need to see the experts at RS Custom Exhaust in Hillsdale. They will give you a free estimate along with first-class customer service. They custom make any exhaust needed for your vehicle. Stop and see them today, located at 1461 Vera Drive in Hillsdale.
Hello everybody, Brett Boyd from the Market House. Don't miss our new expanded summer hours from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. And don't miss 2 fantastic deals on ground chuck at just $3.99 a pound or Dutch Farms butter at just $2.99. Just 2 great deals and 2 more reasons to come see us at the Market House. Open 8 to 8, 7 days a week. We'll see you there.
Well, we have some traffic reminders for you next week. First, WLKI says that the Steuben County Highway Department will be closing County Road 200 North between County Road 300 East and County Road 350 East in order to replace a culvert. Now, that will start Monday and last for 2 days. And over in Adrian, the Telegram says bridge work will start on College Avenue and Bent Oak Ave, and those projects are expected to last through August. Lane closures are expected while crews work and drivers are asked to avoid the area to prevent delays. The Kiwanis Trail, however, will remain open to pedestrian traffic in the area while those projects are taking place. Well, some unfortunate news from a local service group. The Bronson Rotary Club has officially been dissolved. The group's board of directors made that announcement in a statement on Tuesday. Now, the message reads, in part, for the past several years, our club has struggled with the challenge of retaining and growing our membership. And a board meeting on June 2nd, at the board meeting on June 2nd, a motion was passed with unanimous consent to terminate the Bronson Rotary Club, effective June 30th, 2020. Please note that this decision was not taken lightly and was made only after evaluating many different potential ideas over the past 6 months. Well, the board thanked all past and present members for their dedication to service and above self, as well as the community that has supported the group's fundraising and service projects. Any club member who wants to retain their Rotary International membership can contact another area Rotary Club and request a transfer. The Bronson Rotary Club has been in existence since March of 1937. Well, just before the coronavirus pandemic hit the Meshendo area, ProMedica Health System announced that they were in search for a buyer to take ownership of Coldwater Regional Hospital. Of course, the pandemic put a damper on those plans, and WTBB says the company has issued a statement committing to continued excellence in patient care. The statement added, quote, as our mission states, we will continue to focus on providing for the health and well-being of the Coldwater community. ProMedica says Coldwater Regional will continue to receive full ongoing support, and the company will seek opportunities to recruit community-based providers to start or expand specialized services. Well, we still don't know what fall sports season will look like, but we do know that a big name from Hillsdale College's recent history is going to be leading his old high school team. We'll tell you all about that when we come back.
El Cerrito's variety-packed menu has something for everyone. With generous servings and lots of flavor, you'll think of it as a fiesta for your taste buds. Dine in or carry out at El Cerrito on Chicago Street in downtown Coldwater and Carlton Road in Hillsdale.
There's a reason that professionals shop at Jonesville Lumber. They expect quality, service, and knowledge. And that's exactly what they receive. For nearly 100 years, Jonesville Lumber has been family-owned. We take pride in serving our area with great products at competitive prices. We have dedicated project estimators in-house that will help figure the materials needed to complete your next task at hand. Whether you're building your dream home, adding a pole barn, building a deck, updating your kitchen, or painting your front door, let Jonesville Lumber help you with your next project.
The Saucy Dogs is the name and barbecue is the game. Come on down for a good time and some great food. At Saucy Dogs, try our barbecue nachos or our tasty ribs. We'll have you howling for more. Saucy Dogs, downtown Jonesville.
Well, he was Hillsdale College Chargers starting quarterback for 4 years, and now he's taken over the high school team he played for. WTBB says Chance Stewart will be the head coach of the Sturgis Trojans this fall. That announcement was made yesterday by Athletic Director Mark Adams. Stewart graduated from the school in 2014 and initially committed to Wisconsin, but then attended to Western Michigan for a year. Well, then he transferred to Hillsdale, where he became the college's all-time passing leader, throwing for 10,064 yards, earning GMAC Offensive Player of the Year and All-American honors in his 2018 senior year. We had a lot of fun watching him here at Hillsdale, and we wish him the best of luck as a coach. Well, those are today's top stories. We'll see you right back here Monday for HTV1 News at noon. Don't forget, you can find more news in our live streams 24/7 at htv1.net. For all of us here at HTV1, I'm Scott Pienta. Enjoy the rest of your day. And have a good weekend, everyone. It's supposed to be a nice one. See you later.
Tired of having everyone know you're coming before you arrive because of your exhaust? If so, then it's time to call the experts at RS Custom Exhaust in Hillsdale. RS Custom Exhaust has all the tools and parts to make your vehicle quiet again. And for you sports car enthusiasts, if you're looking for the roar to be the king of the roads, RS Custom Exhaust can help you too. With free estimates and first-class service, RS Custom Exhaust has your vehicle covered. So stop and see them today, located at 1461 Vera Drive in Hillsdale.
Hello everybody, Brett Boyd from the Market House. Don't miss our new expanded summer hours from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. And don't miss two fantastic deals on ground chuck at just $3.99 a pound or Dutch Farms butter at just $2.99. Just two great deals and two more reasons to come see us at the Market House. Open 8 to 8, 7 days a week. We'll see you there.